the the people, I don't know how to say, but for example, the people is run about the for example, the last week we had a bad situation in Brasilia, okay, about the terrorism. So in this case, it's a, in my opinion, it's beneficial because to search person in to search the persons that broken the Brasilia and broken the uh, to the all
The environment.
the bad things there. Okay, so in this
Okay.
case, benefits, but in the other example, for example, when you shopping or online shopping or person shopping. So when see an ad or see a product and emotion recognition, for example, in this case, it's very important for the market, or it's important for the store, for example. Say if a person see that product and happy or sad or so on. And you, Rodrigo, what do you think?
Okay. I think the potential benefits maybe to the marketing industry and the cinema industry, because we can use the deepfake to emulate actor, die the actor, for example. Okay, like the Princess Leia of Star Wars. The actress was dead, but we can use the face recognition of the all films of the actress in the use to future films. Okay, in the marketing we can use a face of an actor to to turn more personally the relation and of the market and the consumer. Okay, we can use the face of a person, a personality, a influencer, and we when we buy a product, the in the chatbot or in the automatic system to attend us, we can use the face to talk about the product. I can think this one interesting use of deepfake. And you, Jose?
Yeah, as I said, when you're getting a new or a good strategy to make deep fakes into the video is the best thing to improve your treat, your follows, especially in the movies or something like, uh, I don't know if it's possible to follow this strategy when you are a common user, but I think that you need to get deep into analytics system, or I don't know. And as Eduard said, for us, it's really interesting when you know about it's possible in, especially in a camera in CCTV, to get this deep fake. But yeah, it's uh, a really hard topic to discuss, and I'd say that's just bring a nice topic.
To me, the potential benefits, I think the most benefits, the biggest benefits, it's that we can use it to make movies. I think as Rodrigo said, I think for me, it's the biggest benefit of we can have of the deep fakes, cause we can I don't know if it's the correct term, but relive actors that have that, as Rodrigo said. Uh, and we can, I think, probably the cinema marketing already use it. I don't know, but we can do it with uh, uh, science fiction. I think, all right, maybe to do movies that a person cannot be in some place, but we use her face to do it. So I think it's the biggest benefit that I can see using the deep fakes. But of course, in the marketing, in the maybe social media for some companies, but of course, it need to be improved more in the future for we see more of this technology. I don't know if we have a lot of this uh, already in our smartphones or social media, for example. But that's it. Let's move on to the question number 3. So, Jose, how do you think deepfakes can be used in the future?
Yes, I guess the most of these technologies it's being so useful, and I don't know if in the next 5 years, 10 years will be better. I am certain that 100% sure will be better than now. And but I don't know. I have no idea how can I improve it about deep fakes. But it's related to I don't know video or devices. I don't know. And what
Mm,
about you,
Yeah,
Rodrigo?
Um, I think that we can use it in personal assistants, for example. If you can manu like Alexa or Google Nest with screens, and maybe we can buy the face of a person to our assistant, to personal assistant, is a example of use of the deepfake to like I like a product. But I think too we can use the strong use of deepfake is to cinema and then marketing. But one example is a personal assistant with the face of a personality, a influencer in your house. Is an example.
Yeah, do you think that the hologram it's will be possible?
Maybe in the future, but in this moment, on screen is more big because the quantity of data to make a model of deepfake is very strong in this moment, and to render the face to design the face in the a hologram is very complicated in the moment. We need
Okay.
lasers and mirrors to make this.
Yes, I just googled it and I saw the internet. Nowadays, it's possible. For example, when you looking for something on record video in a CCTV camera, for example, today I would like to know about everyone that wearing a blue shirts, and especially uh, just show up here about everyone that use a blue shirt. It's interesting.
Yeah.
yeah. So currently, we see more deepfakes in recorded videos. All right, I don't know, but I think it's not possible to do it in a live video. For example, it needs to be processed a lot, the video. but I think in the future we will see it used in the live videos. All right, so I think it will happen in the next future. Can use deepfakes in live videos in real time, and use it as filters in some apps, for example, Google Meet, Zoom, or an Instagram filter. So I think it's one way that we can use deepfakes in the future. I think the most complicated thing is to we can use it in a live video, but I think in the next feature we already will have this possibility. And what do you think, Eduardo?
Um, in my opinion, the potential benefits in the area of marketing. For example, target target ad. For example, Jean likes Messi and Eduardo likes Cristiano Ronaldo. So for him to appear or to show the deep fake, for example, an ad Messi, face Messi, and for me, Cristiano Ronaldo. It's the same ad. So, in my opinion, for example, in not deepfake, but Google directing the ad, for example, about our thoughts about your search Google, for example. For in the future, my opinion, it's this ad video, this ad or in the YouTube or I don't know. It's changing the face, for example. Jean likes
Yeah.
a pair mess for him. My opinion, it's an example.
Yeah, you think you can use it to make custom advertisement, all right?
Yes.
To influence more the people with the advertisement, to show exactly a person that you like to you, and show to Rodrigo exactly the person that Rodrigo likes. So yeah, that can be useful. So I think everybody have answered this question. So let's move on. So do you think deepfakes will be used more for good or bad purposes? Let me start answering this question. Uh, as we are talking about technology, I think all technology can be used for good purposes and used for bad purposes. But I think deepfakes probably will use more for bad purposes. As I said at the beginning, to put a face that a person, for example, that we dislike in a video, for example, doing a crime, maybe to do bad things for this person. So I think it's one of the risks of the deepfakes. So I think the most of time the deepfakes, if you not be make some rules to use it, probably it will use a lot for bad purpose. But of course, it have some benefits, as we said at the question number 2. So maybe we need to create some rules to use this kind of technology. And what do you think, Jose?
Yes, nowadays I'm confused about that because we have a lot of bad people profiles in the world, and always everyone needs to take advantage from the good person, and technologies all the time bring it and becoming our life easily, but sometimes it's harmful, dangerous about it, um, to do something bad. But I think it more used for good things because it's if a marketing or social medias, it's a good thing when you just surf the internet and you see something fun. I remember that I was watching some history from the kids, and he's just see your face change like a old man, and she cried a lot, and it it it's funny. But I don't know. This is a I don't know. Not 100% sure, but uh, it is depend of the each profile person. And what about you, Rodrigo?
I think the I think that you correct about the use of the bad people of the technology. I don't think the technology is neutral like the man of the video saw. I think the technology has a bias, okay, and I think the deepfake is a very dangerous technology because the stolen maybe stolen the face the personality the the skin of a person. In my first contact of the term deepfake was a Nazi of Gal Gadot, the Wonder Woman, had d- her her face is stolen in a XX movie, pornographic movie with with his face, make with the deep fake. Is the first not that the first time that I heard about deep fakes is a bad Nazi. It's a bad purpose of the fake because she not authorized the use of this face to this purpose. Okay, I think is dangerous. I think the more bad purpose with the fakes than bad than good purpose. And what do you think about this, Eduardo?
I agree, all of you. In my opinion, unfortunately, it's more the deepfakes will use it more for bad purpose, in my opinion. Uh, Mainly, for example, in Brazil, in my opinion, in the future, the dissemination of fake news, for example, about
Yeah,
this topic. For example, put Lula's face or or Ciro Gomes' face. So some people can be believing these deep fakes, these videos. So uh, for me, it's for bad proposal, in my opinion. It's more bad proposal. For about the good proposal, it's very little. It's very small compare the bad proposal. The
yeah.
impact about this, in my opinion.
Yeah, and
Unfortunately.
I think would be bad when we have a technology that can create phrases with another person's voice. All right. When we link this
Yeah.
kind of technology, I think the problem will become bigger.
In,
But
in my opinion about it, for example, I am studying about this topic. It's more easy. It's more easy create a deep fake or deep fake audio. It's more easy to create, yeah? And again, for example, or to build for proving that video is fake. For example, it's more to search on Google how create deep fake. It's very many topics about this thing to create in the deep fake and the audio fake. So it's very dangerous, very bad proposal in this case. In-
Be- because to prove it, the deep fake is not the real person had a time to prove it,
Yeah.
the okay, if you are not in streaming
Uh,
or alive in YouTube, can make a great problem, like a riot
yeah.
or a war.
Yes. For example,
Maybe
the sorry, John.
maybe
Sorry.
just the mother of the real person can see if the deepfake it's exactly her son or not, all right? Or maybe using artificial intelligence to see exactly the different points that it's different in, for example, two videos if the face it's exactly the real person. I think maybe we can use
Yeah.
artificial intelligence to compare if the faces it's exactly the same person. But go ahead, Eduardo.
Yeah. About the, for example, about these deepfakes, there are many artificial intelligence models to create deepfakes. So some models, artificial intelligence models, it's very good about to create the fake and the face fake, but it's hard. But these models uh, to pay for to use these models actually, but
And and
if you have money, you
and if
can.
it become possible to use in Instagram, for example, as a filter, maybe it can be
Mm,
more dangerous, right?
yeah. Okay. Okay.
But
I choose another question.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Tá acabando. Ok. Okay. Okay. Number 6. How do you think deepfakes can be regulated? It's very hard about the question, but one way is about the policy of data or data policy about your image, for example, and we have we have many applications about put your image and to transform a actor, a similar actor. About these apps or these websites, get your face and collect more that our face and maybe to give your face for their companies, for example. So, my opinion, we have a loss for difficulty about give your face, for example. So, I don't know about the Facebook, Instagram. Do you agree? Né? To use Instagram, do you agree? All the rules. So it's very complicated. But my opinion, for example, in here in Europe, for example, in Portugal, is about the agreement about the terms of about the data. It's very hard in the some cases. In the For example, in my thesis, in my dissertation, master degree, I need to create a term of consentment about the to build a detection of fake face or not. So when to finish my study, my master degree, I delete all of the data, all of the faces, for example. So is here it's very criteria or it's very this is a topic is very the very there are many debates about this topic. So about the give your data or face, for example. And about you,
Personal data.
Jean? Yes, personal data. Yes, thank you. About you, Jean?
To be honest, I don't know how it can be regulated. I think as we have some rules here in Brazil, LGBT, for example,
Yeah.
that
Yes.
the companies cannot share your personal data. But I think if a person that do it for bad purposes If for example, the policy discover it, maybe I think the punishment of this person needs to be so big and needs to pay because he or she used for bad purposes. But how it can be regulated, I don't know. I don't know if we can create just paid softwares, but I don't think it will solve the problem. I think regulate and technology, it's a so hard topic to discuss. All right, I don't know. I think everybody needs to have access of technology and maybe to create deepfakes, but what a person will do creating deepfakes needs to be controlled in some ways. For a person don't create fake videos and create fake news with this kind of technology. But talk about regulate deepfakes. It's deepfakes or another technology. It's a hard topic. And what do you think, Rodrigo?
Um, is a very sorry about the noise.
No problem.
I'm in the Brazil in this week. In the next weeks, we the Senate m- can make the one uh, regulatory framework, marco regulatório, like as a LGPD or the law in the European Union. I think the is very is hard to us is hard is hard é difícil que a gente consiga, sorry. uh, all the topics of artificial intelligence, for example, uh, uh, but we need uh, 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 we need to tentar
Try.
perdi. Okay, we need to try to regulate because we have a right of or or skin or face or personal data or personal or personality, and if we can deliver this rights this data to companies or to governments is very dangerous. Okay? And you, Jose, how?
Yeah, that I don't know if it's possible, but a few countries have laws against the spread of misinformation, and certain kids are fake content. Australia, I don't know, USA, UK, but the effectiveness of this approach is not clear, and I don't know if it can be, regulated. But I think that most of the biggest company needed to have responsible for everything, especially in social media, Instagram or TikTok, I don't know, Facebook. But I think that we have a lot of problems without to put on foot on the floor, It's hard, but I think that the
Okay.
I don't know, in the near future, uh, I don't know if it will be overcome about this regulating deep fakes. I don't know.
Yes, I think everybody already have answered, so we can move on to another another topic. So, Rodrigo, what ethical considerations should be taken into account when using deepfakes?
Ethical. I think the about the or the personal data. Okay, the right of our personal data. We we can think the consequences of the deliver this data, deliver this rights of use of this data. Because if I enter in a shopping center and the CFTV of a shopping center can scan my image, and is okay if in the two or three stories I can they use my face or the face of my kids to sell a toy. Okay, is a is the principal problem, in my opinion, of the deep fakes, is the use of the personal data without our consentment. Or if we consent to use, I can is my right deliver the consentment of the use of this data of my kids, for example, because they don't in the future they maybe they don't consent the use of this face, but in the data bank of this shopping center, the face of there are is stored. Okay, I think this is a ethical problem, a deep ethical problem of deepfake.
Yeah. And what about you, Eduardo? What do you think?
My opinion, for example, if a company uses my face, it's where you put my face. For example, I Eduardo consents about this facing to public or ads, for example. So in my opinion, for example, how to train that model, artificial intelligence model, what search the images, what data set the company uses, for example, the searches, for example, a company there are many images for Jean, José, Rodrigo, so on. But these faces, there is a consentment, for example. So these images, so about the search image, where to get this image for to use a deepfake. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. About you, Jean.
Janemis,
Okay.
Janemis, have you answered all the questions in your room?
Yes.
All the questions?
For me, no. Or question, Natalia?
What?
Have you answered all the questions in your breakout room?
Yeah, we did.
All right. So please, what do you think about the question number 7? What ethical considerations should be taken into account when using deepfakes?
For me, using deepfake is no ethical, nothing ethical, because the person used video don't know use it in sharing new video, and the detection takes time, and the heavy cancellation in social media of the person using the video.
Yes. And what about you, Natalia? What do you think?
I agree with him. I think it's very bad, and the person don't have the ethical consideration about this. Just that.
Okay. So guys, unfortunately, we have more time to continue answering the questions. So to finish, I will send a survey link here, and I'd like to have your feedback if you like or dislike this topic, and you can share what about you'd like to talk in another weeks. All right. Sorry about my internet cause my internet and my computer unfortunately reboot at the beginning of the meeting. But thanks, Jose. You are not alone here. Thank you, Jose.
Welcome.
And I think that's it. I'd like to have all of you at the next week here to talk about technology too. All right.
Okay.
Good night, guys.
Okay,
See you next week.
bye.
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 Goodbye.
Jan,
Bye-bye.
the link of survey.
Yeah, it's in the. I will send again. Just one moment. All right. So now you can access the
Done.
survey link.
Okay.